of reaction.
That's how women are. We like to snap and...
Not all women, but black women love to snap.
Thank you very much.
Majority of black women love to snap, innit?
White women do it too.
Majority of black women love to snap, and white women love to follow black women. Disagree with me.
It's a black thing to be animated.
Yeah, and kick your fingers.
I never said there's nothing wrong with sassy. But here's what...
Other women are way easier, bro. Like...
Bro, you shaking, bro.
How am I shaking?
You can't say it confidently.
Mad. I'm saying it the most confidently. Any black woman you chat too much, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, basically, they chat too much. They've got too much to say. You can't just give them a simple... Like, can you do this for me? It's always why and why they said, but my people that and to like you speak to more, you know what I'm saying? A white person or somebody from a different culture, bro. They're just on board from the get-go.
Are you mad? My girl's white, bro. She's on smoke with me right now.
I think it comes from.
If I pick up my phone right now, she's giving me some fucking grief right now.
He said more though.
Giving you some but I'm saying like
I thought he said brief.
Like if you go with a white thing, it's going to be more easier than if you go
with
that
that's
thing.
not true.
That's what I've experienced, and
that's his opinion.
That's his experience, that narrative
and that's probably his experience. And this is the thing, but I think everybody's complicated in all colors. It don't mean like it just eventually you get,
especially black, bro.
You have to just learn to understand people, bro.
You got to think when you're growing up in a black household and the white people didn't have to fight for the Chris. The black girl did.
What?
When the brother went downstairs. So she automatically is a more like sort of person. Do you know what I'm saying? And not going to take so much back chat because her mom's raised her and told her, don't take no disrespect for no man. Don't do this. You're supposed to be self-sufficient. Do this shit on your own. You don't need no man. That's how black women are raised, bro.
Nah.
Of course it is, man.
Is it?
Of course it is. Is it? Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Are black women raised? You don't need no man.
So, yeah. Not that you don't need no man.
I think they're raised to cook and clean, like.
They're not raised to cook and clean nothing, bro.
What?
Nah.
The black girls.
Nah. They cook and clean, but not trying to be in the kitchen.
It's different.
Nah, they are, bro.
They had to be there.
Are you sure?
Nan told them, come and wash up the plates. Sunday dinner, come learn how to cook chicken and right. They didn't voluntarily get up and say, Nan.
No, but we're on about now. Huh? Like now, don't like forget how they grew up.
Yeah.
Like if you all right, then at your big age now, if you've
No,
got a black girl, is she doing that standard now?
No, not standard now. Unless she's got kids and she's kind of in that. Huh? In that form.
Don't get twisted. Let's keep it real, because I'm not agreeing with him still. Yeah. The only thing I agree with him on, and I agree with him strongly on, black hair is beautiful. Mm-hmm. A black woman's hair in its natural state is beautiful. Yes. Like I think it would be great if there was a level of confidence more to show that, but through time and memorial slavery, this and loads of things, that's the confidence in the black hair has been maybe taken away. Maybe has been taken away because, bro, like you see, like when he was rocking an afro the other day last week. Like Zizi had the afro the other day. She looks sexy. Like.
Yeah,
she looks sexy. Black hair's nice. Like they're trying to play our hair and make us not feel as confident in our hair 100%. And stuff, But that's another topic. But what was you saying about it, boss? Because you had something to say.
Yeah, you're trying to draw me out already.
No, you had something to say, bro. Say it.
Controversially, I agree with him though.
Big man, it's not looking good, man.
Just so you know, we do not agree with
Let's speak his mind. Let's speak his mind. What do you mean you agree though?
First of all, let me just preface this here and say I'm a person that exclusively dates black.
That's facts.
So just put that out there from now.
Facts,
but now, what was he saying? His argument was this: I don't date black women because they don't know how to be put in their place. Now, for me, I'm like, does he have a point there? And for me, he has a point. Black women don't like to be corrected. Black women, they try to chastise them. They don't like that. They tell them their roles and responsibilities. They don't like that. And I'm not speaking generally as in black women in total, but there are like a subsection of black women out there that really, you can't tell them anything.
Ain't that women in general though?
Nah. Well, I can only speak on the black women I've dated. And I only date black women. So I can see with black women, I've known that. I don't know about all women, but definitely the black women I've dated, I've noticed that. Not all of them, but I've noticed it.
What is
the... yourself though, Gallo?
Say again?
You're contradicting yourself. You're just saying
you
only know black women, but only black women do it.
No, I'm not saying only black women. I said the black women that I've dated.
Ain't that all women?
No, because
you said you like to speak good up.
My thing was because same thing I explained to my boys. I was watching a pod today.
Hey guys, welcome to Little Black But 91. Sorry about that. I want to have this conversation because I think it's really important, right? I won't keep long on this. I think this Ginger J conversation has always been a conversation that's always happened behind the scenes, right? And what we're getting is it's bubbled up to the surface. Now, there are several components because obviously what he actually said, there is a conversation to be had about hair, makeup, skin tone, colorism, all that kind of stuff, right? There's all conversation about that. But the reason why we're discussing about Ginger J's actions is because if you wanted to get your message across, you have to learn how to communicate your message to people. Number one. Number two, people who support Ginger J try to separate what ended up happening on that show with his actual points. We can't separate the two because of the way that he delivered the message. It sounded very hateful. It sounded very nasty. It sounded very angry, and it sounded like you wanted to it sounded very aggressive. Sorry, should I say, right? In this scenario. Okay. Now, in regards to that, here's why I believe that, and I've seen a lot of black men who've actually supported, not Ginger J, supported the ladies and actually been, stood up for our people in our community. So shout out to the man them as well, because they actually have. But sometimes some man them will come out and try to support the thing, and I'm like, this is nuts what you're saying, support the thing. And here's why it's nuts to support the thing, what Ginger J actually acted like on this show. Some of the comments he made was white supremacist. When I say that in the means of, that's what white people say to black people when they were being racist towards us, right? When he says about, oh, black women have an attitude and snap, right? Every woman has an attitude and can snap, right? And how do I say this? How do I say the word? I'll be very clear. The paradoxical thinking, right, is actually encapsulated in this last clip here. This is exactly what was happening with the Ginger J situation, why it's paradoxical and why people are going to call you out for saying that you hate your mum because of the way that you're talking about it. Just listen to what he just says again, right? The paradox in what this guy says. Now, this is not Ginger J, but listen to that. This is the rhetoric I'm talking about, the cult-like behavior of some people that don't think. They're actually not thinking, because if they were thinking, they would recognize that it's a contradiction what you just said. Listen to what he said.
Because they don't know how to be put in their place. But now, what was he saying? His argument was this. I don't date black women because they don't know how to be put in their place.
Let's pause it right here. I don't date black women because I don't know how to be put in their place. No, the women that you date don't know how to be put in their place. Number one, I don't like the term put in your place either. I don't like when women say it about I need a man to put in my place, because actually put in my place means to know what rank is, and it's actually usually associated with quote unquote being in the army or being in a platoon, if you want to call it that, right? To know your place, right? It's a very specific term. I hate it because it's something that you don't. It's like asking for a woman for submission. You don't ask for that when you're a good leader. Listen, you've never gone to work and your good boss who actually knows how to command the office, who knows how to do his job very well, asks for submission from you. He's never asked you for that. Why? Because good leaders allow for good followers to come too. Right? And the same way that if you're asking for submission, you actually have to enforce it. More than likely, people don't like you. Okay? It's just irrelevant to the truth. But let's continue onwards.
Now, for me, I'm like, does he have a point there? And for me, he has a point. Black women don't like to be corrected. Black women.
Pause right here. All women don't like to be corrected. And all men do not like to be corrected. You don't even like to be corrected. Right? You don't even like to be corrected. So let's not make it just all women or all men. It's everybody, human being, don't like to be corrected.
They try to chastise them. They don't like that. They tell.
Now, number two, you're chastising people. If you got chastised, how would you feel? We chastise children, right? We chastise children. So what are we talking about here? Right? This is the point I'm trying to make about how people's thought process.
Their roles and responsibilities, they don't like that. And I'm not speaking.
Now he says about don't like the fact that they talk about roles and responsibilities. Do you like being called out and saying that your job is to provide? Do you like the fact that you're saying that you know what how to be a man? When they start calling you out and saying this is what you should, this is what I don't know what a role men are not really men these days. The man them don't like that either. Nobody likes any of these things that are happening. So when we start putting on women don't like this, yeah, of course they don't, because she's a human being. You don't like it. I don't like it, blood. If a girl comes out and says right now that the men in 2025 are simps and are weak, the women do actually come out and say this. And how do the men react? Get angry, frustrated. Why are you trying to label all men? Talk about the men that you're dating. All that rhetoric. So why would you be okay with this language? Don't even make sense.
As in black women in total, but there are like a subsection of black women out there that you can't tell them anything.
Ain't that women in general though?
Nah.
Listen to what this guy just said. He's going to contradict himself. He says there is a subsection of black women out there who you can't tell anything to, and da-da-da-da. The guy says it's not all women. Just like happened on the show, it's not all women. Nah, it's not. It didn't. Wait, hold on. You've only dated black women, so how the frick do you know what other people are doing? You don't know. Shut the frick up. You don't know. You don't know. Shut up. This is what we say. Sometimes we speak in ignorance. You don't know. And I hate it when women do it. I hate when the man them do it. Women will say, oh, go and date a white man because he treats you better. How do you have you dated a white man before? Do you know? You know what I'm saying to you? You don't know? Keep quiet. Shut up. You don't know. Keep quiet. Sit in the quiet. Sometimes we talk and too much ignorance is coming out of our mouths, right? But it's an ignorant statement. You haven't dated other races. So how are you telling us it's not all women?
I can only speak on the women, black women I've dated.
So if you can only speak about the black women you've dated, then it's specific to women that you've dated. Until you date people outside of your race, don't talk about this. And even then, even if you do date outside of this, you need a greater consensus to make this point across. Because a lot of times, men do this and women do this. Women will end up dating a white man that's actually really good for them because they actually don't have the hate in their heart towards a black man. And there are black men who have a hate towards black women and then a hate in their heart and they choose a better white woman. And that actually is indication of the fact that you have a bitterness and an unforgiveness towards the opposite sex of your particular race.
Only date black women. So I can see with black women, I know that. I don't know about all women, but definitely the black women I've dated, I've noticed that. Not all of them, but I've noticed it.
What is the yourself though, Gallo?
Say again?
You're contradicting yourself. You're just saying
you
only know black women, but only black women do it.
No, I'm not saying only black women.
You did say only black women. You said that. No, you said only black because the guy said all women and you said only black women. So now you're charging back.
The black women I've dated.
Ain't that all women?
No, because you saying you have to speak. Go ahead up. No, my thing was because
if you're just saying it's a woman that you've dated, then keep it as a woman that you just dated. You know what I mean? Like this is and that's why I said sometimes the illogicalness of situation. Just say that you've dated certain people that make you feel like it's logical. The other podcast, this one here, where he was talking about black women, was just horrendous. I can't even lie to you. If I go through her actual points, are just nonsense. We'll talk about it.
To be there.
Are you sure?
Man told them, come and wash up the plate. Sunday dinner, come learn how to cook chicken and right. They didn't voluntarily get up and say, "Nan."
No, but we're on about now. Huh? Like now.
Who volunteers to even get up and start cooking at a young age? Nobody does. Nobody does. That's the whole point, bro. Nobody does. So how are we labeling it as being black women being more? They're forced to do this thing. No, women in general are forced to do this thing.
Don't like forget how they grew up.
Yeah.
Like if you all right, then at your big age now, if you're
you
got a black girl, is she doing that standard now?
No, not standard now, unless she's got kids and she's.
And again, like what he's describing is something that he's experienced. And rather than saying black women in general, just talk about your own experience, bro. You yourself have not dated the right kind of women. Your picker's off. It's okay. Sometimes, man, have to be accountable. Your picker is off, bro. You keep dating a certain type of gal, and it's not about being easy to date black women. You date a particular type of girl.
The white people didn't have to fight for the Chris. The black girl did. What? When the brother went downstairs. So she automatically is a more like sort of person. Do you know what I'm saying? And not going to take.
And listen, what he's talking about, a white person having to fight for it. What social economical levels, status are you talking about here? Because if we're on the same social economical status, bro, we're all fighting for crisps. We're all fighting for it. When you're in a certain social economical status and level, we're all fighting for crisps, my boy. So the point then becomes mute, but because it's actually very limited in the perspective, understanding that there is a social economical aspect that also plays a massive role. When you come from the ends, from the estate, right? The white girl with the black girl, they talk the same, bro. They behave the same. They have certain little differences, but they talk and move the same because culturally they're indoctrinated by the environment that they're actually in. You know what I'm saying to you?
So much back chat because mom's raised them and told her, don't take no disrespect for no man. Don't do this. He's supposed to be self-sufficient, do this shit on your own. You don't need no man. That's how black women are raised, bro.
Nah.
Now let me pause right here. What he just said there, did you not listen to what he said? Black women are raised not to take disrespect. That's your point finished. Done. Don't even talk again. Don't open your mouth again because now you just ruined your point. Why would you raise a daughter to take disrespect? That's listen to what you said. Right? Nobody should be taking any kind of disrespect. And this is what I'm saying about man. Certain man, the level of intellect, we just need to raise it a little bit. Because when the way we're thinking, right, some of us are thinking, it's nuts. And because you're not being challenged, you got a nuts perspective, right? Black women are raised, and so they won't take disrespect. Yeah, they shouldn't be taking disrespect. They shouldn't. No man or woman should be. I wouldn't want to raise a daughter to be disrespected and just sit there and be like, yeah, it's cool. You know what I'm saying to you?
Of course it is, man.
Is it?
Of course it is.
Is it?
Nah, that's what I'm seeing.
Are black
Precisely the point. Now, I wanted to bring up this last perspective. Like I said, I don't want to talk too long. Ginger J obviously didn't have
Take a break, man. My mental health took a big hit, bro. So I had to just take a break and just, you know, just get myself better rather than being my emotions. Just be an adult.
I want to pause it right here. Listen, first and foremost, the music is going to play, so it's going to be annoying because it will obviously copyright. But let me just say this first and foremost. Nothing in this thing did he actually apologize for. He spoke about his mental health issues, and once again, he still has not apologized for what he actually said to those black women. He don't care, and neither should we. And that's why they dropped him from Pen Game and let it continue. Because if you're not going to be remorseful and not understand and sit back and actually concentrate on what you've actually said and recognize where you've gone wrong, then cool, continue on your way. But then there are consequences for what you do. There is free will and there's also free speech. And free speech can land you in some consequences. Though the speech be free, the consequences be not. Okay? All right. So I'm going to leave it there. I think a lot of us need to start thinking about what we're saying. Some of the points that we're reiterating can be white supremacists. Now, here's my thing. Do I believe there's a conversation to be had around hair, makeup, men, masculinity, femininity, you know, men in a community? Yes, there should be a conversation about that. Is it going to get sticky? Yes. Does it require people to be intellectually astute and mature? Yes. And Backchat didn't have it. Okay, they were trying to incite something, and now it has incited something. Does it make me want to watch the show even more? Not necessarily. It just makes me annoyed at the fact that we have base level intellect that is having these conversations which are causing more carnage in our community rather than elevating it. But listen, we've got to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification of uploads. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree? Do you feel like the black men need to support black women on this subject? Let me know your thoughts as well. Maybe you've seen what you see. Let me know if you've seen something else out there in known fields. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you again.